Hello all, welcome to VJD Academy. This is Anil Kumar, Faculty of Digital Electronics. Today we will try to learn the second model of demultiplexer problems. We have learned the first model, how to construct 1 to 4 or 1 to 2 demultiplexers, and now the second model is how to construct higher order demultiplexers to lower order demultiplexers. Let us try to understand. Here, sir, this is a model 2. We can say model 2 demultiplexer problems. Here the construction of higher order, which means higher order multiplexers to demultiplexers to lower order demux, which means simply we can say here construction of we can say 1 into 4 demux using 1 into 2 demux. Sir, how to construct? Let us see. Here we need to construct the final is 1 into 4 demux with the help of 1 into 2 demux we can say. Here, sir, this is a model 2, and now here based upon the question asking, there should be one input and there should be 4 outputs, which are 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, sir, this entire construction must be done with the help of 1 into 2 demultiplexer. Sir, can I say that this is 1 into 2 demultiplexer? Yes, sir. 1 into 2 demux. Here this is 1 into 2 demux. And now this is one input. This is one output y0 and y1, and input is I. Now I want to take this y0 as input to the next demultiplexer. Here 1 into 2 demux. Here y1 I want to take as input. So here also 1 into 2 demux. Here finally we are getting 4 outputs. Here outputs are x, y, we can say w, z, simply we can write. Sir, here all these are 1 into 2 demultiplexers, and to operate every 1 into 2 demultiplexer, it should have, this is first stage. We can say this is stage 1 and this is stage 2. The first stage it should have, here we can say S1 is the select line, and now here the second stage we can say S0. S0 is the select line. Sir, here this is exactly opposite of 1 into 2 demultiplexer. If you just reverse it, here we will be getting here 1 into 2 demultiplexer. Sir, here can you please just tell me how many number of 1 into 2 demultiplexers are needed to implement 1 into 4 demultiplexer? Here this is one input, and we can say these are the 4 outputs, we can say, sir. To implement this one 1 into 4 demultiplexer, we need, here this is 1, 2 and 3. Total we required 3 1 into 2 demuxes are needed. Sir, this is the question. Here answer we can write as to implement 1 into 4 demux, we need 3 1 into 2 demux circuits. This is the answer. And now the question may be asking like that. Here see how many 1 into 2 demux are needed to implement to implement 1 into 8 DMUX? Sir, this is the question. Sir, here the final circuit that we need to construct is 1 to 8 demultiplexer, which means one input should be there, and finally we need to get 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 outputs must be there. So, sir, here the first input we can say I, and now let me take 1 to 2 DMUX, here 1 to 2 DMUX, and now here it should have two outputs, which are, I can say, this is Y0 and this is, you can say, Y1, and from this Y0 let me draw one more 1 into 2 DMUX. Here it should have two outputs, and from these two outputs let me draw one more DMUX, 1 into 2 DMUX. Here let me try again one more DMUX, 1 to 2 DMUX. Here these are the outputs. Here even again the second part we can say that 1 to 2 DMUX, it should have two outputs. These two outputs are this, and now let me draw here one more 1 to 2 DMUX. Here also let me draw 1 to 2 DMUX. This is the construction of circuit. Here finally we have 8 outputs and one input I, and these are the outputs, we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 outputs. So to implement, we can say this is what 8 into, here this is what 1 to 8 DMUX. Sir, can you please just tell me how many number of 1 into 2 DMUX circuits are needed to implement this 1 into 8? Let me count it here. Sir, this is 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total we need is 1 to 7, 1 to 2 DMUXs are needed. Sir, to count these circuits and to draw this much bigger circuit in the exam, it may be time consuming. We have a small we can say shortcut method as like multiplexer method. If we can able to remember that, we can able to solve any type of question within a fraction of 2 seconds in the competitive exam point of view. Let me try to teach here. Sir, suppose this is a shortcut method. Suppose if question is asking that here how many number of to implement 1 into 4 demultiplexer, how many number of 1 into 2 demultiplexers are needed. The second one is to implement 1 to 8 demultiplexer, how many number of 1 to 2 demultiplexers are needed. To implement 1 to 16 demultiplexer, here how many number of 1 to 2 demultiplexers are needed. Here this is the question, and now here the fourth one I want to take here, to implement 1 to 16 demultiplexer, how many 1 into 4 demultiplexers are needed. So the questions may be asked like this. Sir, to implement 1 to 4 demultiplexer, we have seen already we need just 3 demultiplexers, and now here to implement 1 to 8 demultiplexer, we just need just 7 demultiplexers. Sir, here also the logic is 4 minus 1, we can say 4 minus 1, answer is 3. Here 8 minus 1, answer is 7. Here 16 minus 1, here answer is, we can say 15. Sir, here the only thing that we need to remember, when the question is asking to implement any higher order 1 to 4 or 1 to 8, 1 to 16, whatever it is, if the question is asking to implement 1 to 16 higher order demultiplexer with 1 to 2 demultiplexer, not 1 to 4 or not 1 to 8, not 1 to 16 or something else. If the question is linked with 1 to 2 demultiplexer, the only logic is we need to make subtraction, 4 minus 1, 8 minus 1, 16 minus 1. That is the answer. And if the question is asking how to construct, how many number of lower order demultiplexers are needed to implement higher order demultiplexer, here to implement 1 into 16 demultiplexer, how many number of 1 to 4 demultiplexers? If question is asking like that, we just need to add these two. Here 1 plus 4, we need total 5 demultiplexers. Which means if the question is in the combination of 1 into 2, we need to make minus 4 minus 1. If the question is in the combination of 1 to 4, 1 to 8 or 1 to something, whatever it is, we just need to make addition. 4 plus 1. That is the logic, sir. This is exactly reverse to multiplexer. If you can able to remember these two logics, we will be answer the questions which is coming from multiplexer concept in GATE or PSU or even IAS prelims exam. So thus that much easier concept, that is called multiplexer and demultiplexer. We could able to understand the multiplexer and demultiplexer concept. Now let us move on to encoder and decoder concept. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe.